everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel tonight. Woo! I'm so excited because I'm going to show some giveaway items that I got to put together as a prize package to give to you all. I think you're going to like it. It's one that I'm so I had my other monitor turned on, have no idea why. Anyway, so I hope you guys are off to a good start for this New Year's. I hope that things are going well, because last week was New Year's Eve and this week is our day. It's our 7th. Today is the 7th of January. And I thought that we could start this year off with a prize pack. So I'm super, super stoked about this because I think you all are going to love it. Let's see, we have a couple of people in already. We have Women's Station Channel. Hi, Lori. And Valerie Reese. So hi, Valerie. Yay. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Look at you, Peter. Okay. Wow. That I don't even know what to say about that. I'm still recovering from the last one. Anyway. So I am stoked about this kit, you all. I am hoping that it'll give everybody something positive and exciting to look forward to, because somebody's going to win it and they're going to be really lucky. So let me get over here. Valerie's saying that her furnace went out. Not fun. Running small space heaters, but they're not doing a good job tonight. Ooh, ow. Well, hopefully they'll pick up. The weather's going to get warmer eventually. The one thing about this year is it's just been a cold year. Peter's saying 11 months to Christmas. Okay, LOL. Yep, that's what she's saying. Oh, Valerie says the repair company is waiting for a part. Let's hope they ordered it through Amazon Prime. Any idea? Will they get it in soon? I hope really, really soon. Oh, Val is right. So just a little bit about this prize pack. In the midst of everything that's gone on with everyone this Christmas and the bad weather and the bad experiences that some people are having, I thought, you know, we need something fun and something to really look forward to. And I was like, what could this be? And then it occurred to myself that we don't spend enough time pampering ourselves. And for the most part, during the holiday seasons, you know, we're all trying to put everybody else's needs ahead of our own, girls and guys. And I thought, why not do something that will give somebody the chance to do me time? So I was thinking, and I came up with this kit. And I'm going to show you this prize pack. I shouldn't call it a kit. I should call it a prize pack. I do want to say that this has nothing to do with YouTube, Facebook, or any other social media. And let's see, what are all those other legalese things? I'm going to post it all in the Facebook group. You have to be a member of our Facebook group to be able to participate, because I'm going to be doing it on Facebook. And I'm going to be looking at something later to do just here on YouTube. But for right now, this one's going to be on Facebook. And I think, like I said, I think you're going to like it. Let's go over here. Okay, Valerie says that they said 3 to 5 days on the part 5 days ago. Oh, that's a toughie. Peter Parker says, Valerie, keep your cool. I guess he doesn't want you to share your cool weather. I agree. Hopefully it won't come to that. USA 80 below. Yeah, thanks, Peter. No. No. We don't want to get any colder. Cold enough. So let me show you what I've got that I'm putting together in this prize pack. because I'm excited. Okay, so I have a foot bath, which I'm going to be unpackaging and showing to you all in just a minute. We're going to do an unboxing on that. And I have a mini, it's a pedicure kit. And it's got, you know, what you would need for the pedicure, the little thingy to separate your toes, and the clippers and the brush, your little sticks. Oh, well, here it says on the back. Toenail clipper, nail brush, emery board, cuticle sticks, and toe separators. So that's this. Make sure you all don't clip yourselves enough to bleed. Don't hurt yourself with the kit. If you do, I am not responsible. NOT, not. And I've got the scrub sponge. It's a petty scrub sponge with shea butter and tea tree oil. Hope y'all can see that. It's got a eucalyptus in it. And Spongeables petty scrub sponge cleanses, exfoliates, moisturizes, and massages. I got a little devotional to put in. It's just a small, thin one. You can put it in your backpack or pocket or purse. And I have the lotion, the moisturizer. It's Pond's Light Moisturizer, vitamin E and glycerin for soft and glowing skin. There you go. And I also have, we're all about self-care on this kit, so I have a pair of heart-shaped earrings, glitter. Let me take them out of here. Because this kit is about showing yourself some self-love, and I wanted the earrings to be a reminder. So even after you use the contents of the package, you'll have the earrings to remind you, and they're silver-plated posts there with little, I hope you can see those okay. They're little glitter heart earrings, just to show yourself some self-love. Peter, I don't know. It looks okay on my end. Let me check and see if StreamYard is noticing anything coming up that's wrong. Is it buffering on anybody else's end? No buffering here, Valerie says. Okay, good. What was that? Let me stare at it a second just to make sure it doesn't. Okay, it's not saying there's any kind of bandwidth issues. It won't always flag it, but usually it will flag it. Okay, Valerie says no buffering, and Women's Station channel says no buffering. So that's good. So Peter, it may be on your end. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So at least Valerie and Lori, they don't have buffering, so that indicates it's not with the stream itself, which is good news. So, oh, and Peter got himself a new phone. Samsung S22 Ultra, good phone. Awesome. Good. So Peter's been pampering himself with a new phone. So, all right, let me put this in. Again, just a quick recap. Scrub sponge, moisturizer, petty kit, devotional, earrings, foot bath. And so these items are kind of small because I wanted everybody to have something and have a chance at getting something that they could use, whether they are at home or traveling on the road, and you could do some self-care, a pampering kit for the road or a pampering kit for a road trip. So I wanted it to be, something that you could pack easily for those experiences. And let me show you. I actually have two of these because I bought myself one too. I've already had this one out of the package. So this is the one I'm going to go ahead and open up and show you. So this one will be nice and pristine when you all go to use it. Whoever the lucky winner is will get it. So, all right. T-Mobile have free iPhones. Oh, neat. Neat, neat, neat. Lori with Women's Station channel says, you're being so sweet, Gayle. Aw, I don't know about that, but I just thought it was time that we all did ourselves some pampering, and I thought, I can't afford to get everybody pampering kits, but I can do one and hopefully give you all some ideas on the kit. These weren't super expensive either. So this kit, this foot bath comes in its nice little bag right here. And it's kind of small. It's a small bag. You can kind of tell the size of it. Okay, this is my 20-ounce Contigo. And so it's a little bit bigger than the water bottle there. And so it has its own bag. And so the foot bath is a bag that you unfold. And I do have to admit that I thought it was terribly, terribly cute because it has the llamas on it. Llamas and cactuses. So that's what that is with the llamas and cactuses. It's got the handle, so after you use it, you can turn it inside out and let it dry. And see, you can turn it wrong side out and then just hang it up to let it dry. Candy says, unfortunately, I can't use one because of a cyst on my heel that my podiatrist is treating. Oh, well, you still may be able to take advantage of, you could use this for a gift for somebody else later on. You can re-gift it. And it's got a manicure set, so you might be able to take advantage of that. Let's see, you just came in, so. It's got the devotional promise book and the manicure kit. You might be able to use those for, like I said, regifting. And it's got a sponge that you could possibly use some of this on your hands now if you don't want to use it on your feet and you wind up getting it. Anybody? And there's the lotion moisturizer there. So maybe there's some things that you could take advantage of if you win it. And we're going to be giving it away over on our Facebook page. Hold on a second. So going back to this, all you do is, put the water in it at whatever temperature you want to, and then just soak your feet. If you have Epsom salts, you can use that in there, or I usually do just plain like tepid to warm water. I don't do hot because of my foot issue, but I like to do warm water sometimes. And so you could do that. There's some possibilities. If you needed a little, I don't see why, if you needed a little, just quick little cooler, I don't see why you couldn't use this. I mean, there is some padding there. It's got a couple of layers. And it will fold back up. Nice and neat. Relatively nice and neat. You never can get things in bags quite the same way as when they came out. But this one, I was successful in getting it back in the bag earlier. Let's see how I do this time. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to do this without knocking the microphone. Okay, so I got it in pretty good. I've got at least a little bit right there that won't go in, but I can still fasten the bag back up. So I feel like the Pamper kit could go on a road trip. You could use it for traveling. You could use it at home, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, wherever you happen to be. So what we're going to do is I am going to post over in our Facebook group. I'm going to make a post and I'm going to ask everybody to comment on that post that wants to enter and tell me one thing that you're going to do in the new year to be bodacious. Just one thing that you're going to do in the new year to be bodacious. It can be, just, it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be just something that's meaningful to you. It doesn't have to be that you're going around the world on a skydiving adventure trip or anything like that, but just something that's meaningful to you. So, what do you all think? Don't everybody speak at once there. Throw your comments down in the chat box to tell me what you all think of this. And Candy says, let's see, go back to the chat. It's a good foot treatment to travel with. I hope so. It should have me in it, Spider-Man with webs. Yeah, no, sorry, Peter. And Candy says, it's too nice to use it for another purpose. This condition has been treated for over a year. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, if you win it, you've got some other options. And of course, it's your gift. It's your item if you win it. So if you don't want to use it yourself, you can pass it on to somebody else and give it to them for Christmas, birthdays, holidays, unbirthdays, whatever you want to do. Or you could decide to get the girlfriends together and y'all all have a pampering night and you just have fun with that, even if you can't pamper with somebody else maybe. So anyhow, it's going to be, I'm going to take some photos of this. I just wanted to show it to you all live and open it up so you can see it that way. But I'll be posting it, like I said, I'll post the photos over in the Facebook group and I'll make that post for you all to comment on. Just one thing you're going to do in the new year to be bodacious, whether you're going to, it could be as easy as reading a book that you haven't read yet and you've wanted to, but you've been putting it off. Valerie might say she's going to Alaska with me. That's a pretty bodacious thing to do. Or, it might be that your bodacious thing is going to be to try to squeeze in another 30 minutes a week or even 5 minutes a week for some self-care, for some pampering. So hopefully this gives you some pampering ideas that you can put to use to, just take care of yourself. Because we don't do that often enough. Everybody else tends to get their needs, ahead of ours. And so we deserve something nice. And I hope for y'all, some lucky person is going to have the opportunity to do that with this prize pack. Let's see who else came in here just a second. Put your feet in ice water. No! Well, you can if you want to, Peter. We will let you put your feet in ice water if you choose to do that. And Valerie says, sounds good. I'm knitting, LOL. Are you knitting yourself a blanket to keep warm with while the heat is out? Women's Station Channel says, I think that's a good idea. It helps us all open up. And Gayle, is the link to post to up at Facebook now? No, it's not. It will be going up a little later tonight because I wanted to show you all everything first. And then I will have that link up in a couple of hours for you all to comment on. So it'll be tonight. Just give yourself a couple of hours. And so what I'm going to do on the Facebook page is I'm going to put the link up, and it's going to be live until a few minutes before our next live stream on Saturday night. So about 10 till 7, or let's say 6:45. We'll be taking it down, and I'll just draw a line or do some little X's or something under it so you all will know that the comment time is over, and I'll pin it to the top of the group so we can all find it. If Facebook will let me pin it, sometimes it gets a little, y'all, Facebook's going to be Facebook. So, but I will put that up there, and you all can comment on it. We'll have it live until next week's live stream. And during next week's live stream, we will choose a winner and see who gets it. So I'm either going to do a computerized drawing, which is my first choice, and let a software randomly pick from the comments. But technology being technology, if there is a problem with the software, and we're going to do this live during the live stream so everybody can watch it, okay? But if there is a problem with the software picking a comment checker, whether the third-party website is down or whatever, then I'm going to take, and you guys will be able to see me do this, I'm going to take everybody's name and write it down, and I'm going to put it in a hat and flip it up in the air, and I have an unbiased, impartial judge who is going to choose it. Who might that be? Somebody that's completely impartial, that doesn't have a dog in the hunt. On this, I have the absolute perfect soul to do that. Let me show you who he is right now on the screen. Ta-da! Yes, my service dog is going to pick the winner if there's a problem with the comment checker picking it, okay? So he is not, you can't really bribe him. He's totally random. I couldn't think of anybody else more impartial. If you all know of somebody else that's more impartial, let me know. So anyway, back to the chat room, because somebody came in and I saw it pop up. There it is. Maureen, hi. Hi, Maureen, and welcome. Hey, Valerie's knitting. I don't know how I missed that. Okay. Peter's going to shave his head. That should be interesting. I have something super awesome I'm going to do in 23, but I can't tell anyone yet. It's not a trip. Okay. Well, we look forward to that big announcement when you can do it. Because when you say big, nobody does big like Valerie does big. Just saying. Oh, she's doing a pink hedgehog. Those are so cute. Okay, thanks. Today is Saturday. I thought it was Tuesday night today. No, you didn't, because you knew to come in here, and we do this on Saturdays. Oh, I love pink, Val. Love that Tipsy is picking Gayle, or maybe. Yay! I'm glad you like that. I just thought, who else would be available at the spur of the moment that can't be bought and is totally impartial? Has to be the dog. He'll have a good time doing that, I think. So remember, random comment picker is my first choice, and then the dog will be the second choice. Now, I can't guarantee he won't eat the slips of paper with the names on them, so I may have to put everybody's name in twice just in case. I just want to make sure all the bases are covered. So, yay. So that is our prize pack. And if you came in and didn't see it a few minutes ago, I'm just going to show each item one more time. There is the foot bath that's foldable, so you can do the Pamper kit for travel or home or a road trip or take it with you on a plane or whatever you want to do. The pedicure kit. The Promise Book Devotional is just a real small devotional book. Sponge with shea butter and tea tree oil. Moisturizer. And little heart earrings, just to remind ourselves, again, to show ourselves some self-love every once in a while. So that's what we got. And like I said, I got 2 of these foot baths. So you all would know that this one is nice and pristine, not open. Unlike mine, which has been open, but it's not been used though. So, but it's open. So there we go. That's going to be it. And I'll take photos here in a little while and get them posted. Let's see. And, oh yeah, Lori with Women's Station Channel says people get shy. They do. Oh no, Peter, I have no idea. I have no idea. You can fill me in. So anyway, I hope you all have fun with this, and you can invite your friends to come over to the Facebook group, and they can enter too. So it's going to be shipped by the USPS, United States Post Office. If you're in the US or Canada, you can definitely participate, either one of our 2 countries, and do tell your friends. But now remember, I am not responsible for late, lost, or misdirected mail. Sometimes the post office just goes on its own little tangent, and I can't help that. Just saying. So that's what we're doing for the giveaway. So do invite your friends, because somebody's going to win it. And Tanya says, hey there, everyone. So hi, Tanya. Welcome. So, and I'm going to try to do giveaways around once a month. I probably won't be able to do that if I'm out on the road, but around once a month, we're going to be doing it, just because in this new year of 2023, I want everybody to have at least one thing that they can look forward to, that's positive, that's kind of upbeat. So this is what we're going to do. And sometimes it might be jewelry, sometimes it might be postcards, sometimes it may be something along this line, or a selfie stick, or who knows what, you know? So yeah. So let's see. Tanya says, where's Tanya? I know you were just here a second ago. Hold on. Oh, come on now. I bumped the mouse and I knocked the cursor. Blinding. Sorry about that. So give me a second to find it. Okay, Tanya says, can I drop a link to a group that I'm part of now? And we're doing a live play. It'll be live streamed. And it's Peter Pan this month. We'll do once a month. Yeah, you can drop it here, or you can drop it over in the group. Tanya says, hey, what did I just miss about the giveaway? And hey, do you still make and sell jewelry? Do you have anything made up? Yeah, I still am making some jewelry and doing that. I don't have much made up now, but I'll be doing more. So yeah, I've got a bunch I need to put together. It's sitting over here, but you know, I really was doing that mostly to raise money for this service dog. So I have a bunch of supplies I need to get made, and I will probably do something closer to time for us to go to Alaska, because I'm going to be raising about $3,000 for gas. I don't have to worry about hotels unless just something, you know, really weird happens. So I might do, you know, a campground here and there or something like that. But unless there's like a major disaster with like a car problem, heaven forbid, or weather or something like that. Like if I'm in an area and they're predicting tornadoes and that sky starts to turn green, I'm getting off the road. Just saying. Otherwise, I don't have to worry too much about hotel bills or anything like that. So my primary expense is gas. So there you go. I forgot Valerie's got some. Tony says, yeah, I need to start working on ideas for raising money for Archer's replacement. He's already 5. It took me 3 years to get him, so I need to start saving now. Yeah, and if you go through CARES, the price just went up to $7,500, by the way. That was tough to hear, but it's still, you know, they do a pretty good job training. So I'm really glad I went through them. And I think if I had it to do all over again, I would go through them again and do the fundraising and do it. But that's just me. So, but yeah, the vet and I just had a conversation about when to retire Pacer, even though Pipsy's, you know, young enough that I shouldn't have to think about retirement yet. I really do. So, yeah, just one of those things. Got to make plans. Got to make plans. We make plans for people's retirement. We need to, those of us with service dogs need to make plans for service dog retirement. And I'm so excited too, because, you know, going to Alaska with Tomlin was just an extra dimension of fun. And I am really hoping that everybody on the mission team is okay with dogs, because he's going with me and I'm so excited. And the woman who was going to be going with me and driving, it looks like she's not going to be able to get the time off that she thought she could. So it looks like I'll be driving just me and Pipsy, which is fine. Colin and I did it by ourselves last time. So, and John is very happy that I have a service dog to go with me on the trip. He's just the funniest thing, because he's like, he didn't worry about me going to Alaska with Tomlin, with it just being us. But wow, when we lost Tomlin and I drove to Kentucky, you would have thought it was just me driving to the ends of the earth. Because without having the service dog, he was calling me every little bit, and he follows me on GPS on Google Maps. So he knew where I was, but he just had to call and check in repeatedly. So I probably talk to him 20 times a day. So what can I say? Oh, okay. Gotcha, Peter. Gotcha. Ha ha. Gotcha on that. Or really, you got me, I should say. All right, and Tanya's saying that she's familiar with tornadoes. When sky starts to turn green, you find a place to hide. Absolutely. And I actually took, years ago, when I did storm chasing, I still keep up with my certifications, not storm chasing certifications. The Weather Service has classes, storm spotter classes, they call it. And I still keep up with that. But it's interesting the way like different areas have different storms going on, different cloud formations and so forth. We were driving through Pennsylvania and you couldn't really see it real well. This was several years ago. And I looked at my husband and I'm like, that looks like a wall cloud. And, you know, it's starting to have some rotation and it's picking stuff up from other clouds. And he's like, you know, no, I don't think so. So we were trying to find a local radio station, just kept hitting the buttons, and the sky never turned green. But all of a sudden, we pick up the radio station, and it's issuing a tornado warning. So I was like, okay, we need to get off the road like now. So we did, and everything worked out okay. But that was totally different from like being out west, where you could see it coming for like miles and miles, and you could watch it build, and you could see the sky starting to change color and so forth. And then here in the South, the tornadoes are just as likely to be hidden from view because the surrounding rain and basically weather structure is so dense that you don't see it. You can hear the roar, but you don't actually see it sometimes, and that could be very problematic. So anyway, that's probably more than y'all want to know about storms, right? And let's see. Can everyone share this link so we can raise funds for the Alaska trip? Yes. Go for it. Tony says, I don't think I can. There's a gentleman closer to me that I need to contact to see how much he's going to charge to do a service dog, but I can't afford $7,500. If it comes down to that, I'll have to go without. Yeah, it's hard to raise the money. So he will feel better this trip. He will. He will. Because honestly, like going to Kentucky, I thought I was just going to kill him. I'll keep. We're not going to keep cold. We're going to keep warm. We're going to think positive. And then in July, we'll want it to be a little cooler. But I'll keep cold. Have a nice night. Sleep tight. So nice. Being cold feels nice. Merry Christmas. Ha ha. No, it doesn't. So happy Epiphany a day late to you. I'm not going to say Christmas. So we're just now taking down the Christmas tree, by the way. Who else leaves their Christmas tree up through Epiphany? I do. I want to make sure I get all 12 days. Got to get that 12th night in. Oh, wow. Tanya says it's sleeting. That's awful. Sleet is just, ugh. Because it coats the trees and the power lines and all that stuff. And it just, ugh. I don't like sleet. I don't like ice. Snow I can do. I'm not crazy about snow, but I can do snow. But yeah. That ice, forget about it. That sleet. Because when it coats everything, it pulls stuff down. It pulls down tree limbs. It pulls down power lines. You know, pulls down whole trees sometimes if they're small or fragile. No. It's not tonight. I'm just showing everything tonight. The giveaway is going to take place over in our Facebook group. I'm going to leave it up all week till about 6:45 next week, and I'm going to end it, and then we are on the next week live stream. We're going to pick the winner. So, you just said it, Gail, LOL. Yeah, so, oops. I did, didn't I? Valerie still has her trees up. They will come down tomorrow. Yeah. We just started today. I didn't put any trees up this year. It was pretty strict with, pretty sick with the flu and a cold at the same time, and decided nope, and doing Christmas this year. Gotcha. Not doing, she means. Yep, I got that. Yeah, I was looking forward to this being this super great Christmas, and was diving in, just getting things done, starting to decorate, because I had decorated since we've been in this place. 2019 we moved in. I had shoulder surgery, couldn't decorate. 2020, we all know how 2020 was. And then last year I had COVID. So I said, this year will be my year to decorate. I like doing that. I like having an open house actually right after Christmas. And boom, hubby got the virus. And so that put a kibosh on that. I did get some cookies made. I did make around 700 or so cookies, 800, something like that. But fortunately, all of that baking was done before he got sick. So yeah, sure couldn't do any baking once he got sick. That took care of that. So, and let's see, Tanya says, yep, that makes a mess. We usually have ice with snow on top. Oh, I don't know which is worse, snow with ice on top or ice with snow on top. Because you have, with the ice with snow on top, you know, you have that really slick surface with that more kind of mobile slick surface on top. Ugh. Peter says good night, y'all. So good night, Peter. Thank you for coming in. It's been good seeing you. Thank you. So, but yeah, you have that really slick surface, and then you have that snow on it, and inevitably that snow starts to melt. So then you have water on the real slick surface until it all dries off. So, which do you all think is worse, snow on ice or ice on snow? Because I think it's all pretty icky to drive in. So, and I guess too, I think that being in Eastern North Carolina, when they had a massive ice storm several years back. I mean, this is going back a while. I think that like did it for me on ice. If you could just stay in and not go out, it would be okay. But yeah. So ice with snow on top. I think that it's not as bad when you have snow and then ice because you have that crust. So anyhow, yeah, holy cow. Yeah, that ice storm like shut down like 500,000 people without electricity in Eastern North Carolina. It was awful. And of course, I was out driving in it because I'm just me like that. So had this Ford Windstar that like didn't know when to quit, and it was big and it was heavy. So I got out, drove on the ice, got into town, found a hotel, and we stayed there because my husband's grandmother was living with us at the time. And the minute he started the fireplace, she started coughing, and she was super, super prone to pneumonia. And so, yeah, went out driving on that. And at one point, bless her heart, Stellar Piper was with me. Very few things really make Stellar Piper panic because we've all been in such very odd situations. And we're going and we see this tree ahead of us start to shift a little bit. And automatically, when you're on ice and it's been sleeting and your trees are covered with ice, you just feel kind of kicked in the gut. And sure enough, one car went past, and then in between us, the whole top of the tree fell down, and it was just laying on Highway 15, and we were like, so, but it all worked out. We went around it. Everything was great. And then, the thing about it is when you have a major disaster, your freezers go and your refrigerators go. And up there, we had folks that were out of service for like 10 days. So the church had just done a big fundraiser of Brunswick stew. And I don't like Brunswick stew at all, just saying. But my husband just thought it was the best thing on the planet. But we took our gas grill and we heated up the largest pot that I have, which at the time was a 10-quart pot. And we just went to people's houses that, we knew were elderly and so forth. I just wrapped blankets around the pot to keep it hot. And we just went and knocked on doors. And I'm like, if you have a container, I've got hot Brunswick stew, but I don't have any bowls. So if you have a bowl. And so people were like, nobody turned us down. Nobody. And I did the same thing later with like chicken and dumplings and stuff. So it was really an experience. So anyhow, around here, Tanya says it'll only be an entry to snow on the ground if they cancel school because the ice underneath and some roads are so treacherous that you can't drive on them. Because if you do, there will be a car wreck. Okay, and she says an inch or so. Gotcha. Tony says a lot of cars hydroplane and they'll be going around the curve, and next thing you see this car in the trees because they went straight off the curve. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Women's Station Channel has to leave in 5 minutes because she has an interview at Caucasian Sasquatch, YouTube at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. post that over on the Facebook group. I'll try to come. I am having to be on a phone call starting at 8, so I cannot promise I'll be able to catch much of it. Lori says, I shared Val. She's leaving. Oh, I already said that. Ugh, sorry. Cool, that'll be awesome. Yes, a woman after my own heart. She doesn't like it either. It is not just me. Good. Did you get a script yet? Scully hasn't sent all mine, and are going to both be in the play. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's neat. So, and Valerie, I'm so glad you don't like Brunswick stew. Thank you. And feel free, we don't have to cook it on the mission trip. So that'll be good. I do want to get with you later on about like meals. I don't know if I've got a chart somewhere. I don't remember if I sent it to you of just not items, but just what days we need what kind of meals. So I will, if I have not sent that to you yet, let me know, and I will do that. Been a little scattered the last couple of days. I don't know. Some of you all may know my husband's father passed away. So it's been difficult, not horrible, just kind of difficult keeping everything together and keeping people in the loop as far as like, calling our daughters and so forth. So they weren't super close, but our daughters were much closer. So that adds. So Tanya never heard of Brunswick stew. Okay, Valerie says, please feel free to send it. So let me make a note. Brunswick stew is, there's really no way I can even describe it. It's like a tomato based with potatoes and peas and lima beans and corn and I forget what all in it. Tabasco. It's like I said, I don't like it. I've got a recipe for it somewhere. I'll look. But thank you. But do keep his father's wife in prayer. She's really, really sweet. But this past summer, she just lost her daughter, and her dog died just within days of that. So she's kind of alone now, and we feel really bad for her. So do keep her in prayer. We're going to be reaching out a lot to her, of course, but do keep her in prayer for a while. Yes, it is mushy. Yes, it is. Valerie's saying that they used to make it at her church too, and it was all mushy and yuck. I thought that too. I didn't like it at all. But now John just thought it was like the most wonderful thing on the planet, and I don't understand that. But I think too, he's a little more adventurous than I am. Hang on, I'm getting a message here. Sorry, I just had to tell her that I'd message her back in a little bit. And it's got chicken, but it's got other meats in it too. And it's just, you cook it like all day. And it's got like carrots and potatoes. And I think it's got beef in it too. I'm like, it must be a kitchen sink kind of thing where you just toss it all in. So, bye, Lori. We'll try to see you shortly. And let me see if I can pull up that link so we'll know where she is. There it is. So she'll be over there. Okay. So, yeah. So anyhow, that's it about our giveaway, and I'll post a lot of this, like I said, over in the next couple of hours. Look for it over in our Facebook group. So, and do tell your friends, share it, make sure everybody knows, because I just think this is I'm excited about it. It's the kind of thing that I think I would like to win if I was going to win something. You know, obviously I can't win it, but what can we say? So that is really all I have for tonight, you all. Is there anything on anybody else's minds that you want to talk about? What's the link? The link for the giveaway? I'm going to be posting it in our Facebook group, but I can type the group link in. I don't have the link for that specific post up yet because I'm going to be posting that, you know, to create that post in a couple of hours there. I just wanted to show you all everything first. So, all right. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. And don't forget the giveaway. I think it's super exciting because, like I said, with this kit, I think you can, you know, have the Pamper kit for being on the road, or the Pamper kit for home, or, you know, just like some pampering ideas. So if you want to do like a DIY Pamper kit at home or a Pamper night, you know, hopefully this will do it. Oh, the link for the interview with Women's Station channel. Let me see if I can get back up to the chat room for that. She posted it. I don't think she posted it as a link. I think she posted the channel name. Let me see. It should be, if you scroll up, we should be able to get it. And then just do a search for it. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, I found it. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay. There you are. So you all go out, have a great night, have a great week, and I will see you Saturday at 7 right here. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. So y'all go out, have a bodacious week, and remember, we are all about the hashtag Be Bodacious, which means you're not going to let life get in the way of living, even though it can throw you some curveballs sometimes. Thanks for watching. Feel free to go and support Lori at Women's Station channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night.